welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. So today is WIP and Chat Day. You may hear Nuggies in the background whining. Again, he has not finished all the blackberries off of the bush, so anyways, so supplies that I'm using today for my WIP is my Butterfly Effect Wears pen with a metal single placer and a metal four placer. My Bella Art a Nicole tray. This is a small one. And that's it. I'm working on Abundance by Andrea Garvey. It's from Diamond Art Club. I purchased this kit at Joann's. It was my very, very, very first kit a year ago. And I never finished it. I think I know why I put it to the side and I started other things as I had started working on it again. Reasoning, I think, is, the reason is it is very confetti heavy. Like, you can see some parts here where, oh, if it goes in focus, where there's like big chunks, and like this is the only section so far, but you can see other parts where there's like lots of confetti. So I was probably like, oh my god, I don't know what I got myself into, although I'm still doing it a year later. Okay, so I have great news. The medication that Nuggies started, we did a recheck of after starting his medication. I lied. I'm using some tweezers to, I'm also going to be using some tweezers to straighten out some of the drills. And he is responding to the medication. So that is really good news. However, I guess the downside of the news is that he now is on this medication for probably life, and it is $96 for $25 worth, or I mean 25 days worth. So it's not super cheap, but it is what it is. It gives him a better quality life, and we just have to make some adjustments. And yeah, that's what we have to do. So once a month, like, how often am I spending $96 on like diamond painting stuff, you know? And I don't think anything about it. So I'm just gonna have to make that adjustment. And diamond painting things are not a necessity, but his medication is now. So that's just how it's gonna have to be. And let's be real, I have enough diamond paintings to last a long time, considering that I am finishing this one that I started a year ago. The dogs might start barking. I just heard a noise next door. Yep, there's Ernie. Ernie, cut it out. They listen so well. So update on that nurse that did the fiery crash. I like looked up I try to look up an update on her and see if there's been any update at all. And the only thing that I have found is that they suspended her nursing license, which I would assume that they would have. But other than that, I haven't heard any, there is no other news other than a suspension of her license. She's still in jail. They are not, she doesn't get to post bond. I got to gift the one diamond painting to my coworker. She absolutely loved it. She loved it and gave me the biggest hug ever. She said she has never seen anything like that. She has never received anything like that. She just absolutely loved it. I have a picture. She wanted me to take her picture of her holding it. So I have it, but I don't have her permission to post said picture. So I cannot post it in my update, but she loved it and she kept it up. She works at the front desk at my work, so she kept it up there and showed it off for the day and then took it home. But I'm really glad that she liked it so much and it brought a smile to her face. So I feel like I should really like put my camera in a different angle so you just don't see my hand the entire time. But I don't have really a way to like angle it on a side or anything. I'll have to figure that out. Let's see. The weather is really nice. This whip and chat is going to be pretty random, I think, because I don't have anything planned to talk about really, except for kind of about the whip and zoom that I have planned that's coming up, but that won't take very long to talk about. The weather has been really nice. It's got that like fall is coming type of vibe. So I've had the windows open all day. Oh shoot. I think it's only been in the 70s here, which is just perfect. Oh, last week I was like super sick. I won't go into details about it just because it's so disgusting. I've never had food poisoning before, and I honestly don't know if it really was food poisoning, to be honest. I really don't know. I don't know what I was sick with. It lasted a little bit less than 48 hours. It wasn't the flu. I really don't know. I like sent a message out to my doctor, and she basically said that it sounded like I either had food poisoning or a virus. And the next day she like called me while I was at work and was like, can you come in and see me? And I told her I was at work, I couldn't really leave, and she was just like, okay. And that was the end of that. I know that's like a really vague story, but honestly, I just don't want to go into it because I feel like I would lose you as my community. It's just, oh my God, it was awful. So sick. Oh my goodness. It's like these dogs just know when I hit record, and then they're just like, let's be as annoying as possible. So I'm gonna see what I can do to please them, and then we'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I moved the camera just a little bit. I know most of the time WIP and chats, people aren't actually watching these. We're just doing other things, like working on our own WIPs or cleaning or whatever it is. So if you are a person that actually watches, that's interesting. Sometimes I do, but most of the time when I watch another YouTuber's WIP and chat, I'm usually working on my own, so I'm not actually watching it. I just have it playing in the background. And to be honest, I only watch certain ones. I don't watch a whole lot of WIP and chats. Because most of the time I either have a podcast on or I have true crime stuff on, which everyone's suggestions, I have a list of them, and I have things to watch for a long time. So thank you, everyone. I didn't realize there were so many. I mean, I kind of had a feeling because I feel like I don't want to say it's like a trendy thing to be into true crime, but like, I think it's just one of those things, like, you know, when there's a car accident and you're driving by, you can't help but slow down to see what's going on. Whoops. We all have that in us, and like to just watch or listen to some other kind of show or podcast or something about like true crime or like a murder, like who did it type of thing. I think I need new putty in my placer because they keep falling out. But I haven't diamond painted in like a week, so that would explain why it's not really that sticky. So I can kind of show like how I replace the putty in here. I use tweezers to take the old putty out. I just kind of, this might not be very, it's not going to focus, I don't think. But I just kind of scrape it out of here or grab it out of here with my tweezers. Sorry, it's not in focus. It doesn't really take this long. I'm just being a little bit extra picky. Let's see if you can see if it will focus, please. Oops. Well, you can kind of see it. I don't know why it got all crazy and moved like that, but it's empty now. And what I do is I just kind of ball up this old stuff over here, and I'll put it in my little trash can that I have. And then this is my DIY putty that I made. Because I don't buy putty on, I don't buy putty from like Etsy or anything anymore, because after I figured out how much some Etsy shops were charging, in particular one really popular one, it ended up, I was just like appalled at the price that they were charging. And I guess do whatever you want to do, but at the same time I'm kind of like, that's kind of messed up to be charging that kind of money. All right, and then what I do is I just stab it in there. Oh my God, I don't know why the dogs are freaking out. Stab it, and I kind of rock it back and forth, and then it comes out just like that. And I can use it for a very long time. Okey-doke. All right, so what I wanted to talk about was WIP and Zoom. So I know like some people do like lives on YouTube and stuff, but I really wanted to be a little bit different because a lot of people do lives, and I wanted to, this is a community. I don't want to consider you just my subscribers. I consider you part of my community, and I'm part of your community. And I don't plan, as of right now, like I'm not planning on like purchasing like a Zoom. I don't have a Zoom membership or anything like that, but we do have the option to do free Zooms, but we can only do 40 minutes at a time without a paid membership. So right now I'm gonna just offer like every other weekend, or not weekend, but like every other Sunday as of right now. Maybe, I don't know. But right now the first one is going to be August 28th, which is this coming Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can just like use Google or whatever to figure out what time that converts, like your local time. And I'm really sorry if like that's an inconvenient time for some of you. I did put a God, Fibrobrain. I did put a poll up a week ago, and the 2 p.m. slot was like the most popular, so that's what we're going with. So yeah, we'll do 2 p.m. It'll be for 40 minutes. You have to sign up using a Google form. It's only 3 questions. You just need to enter your name, your YouTube name, and an email address, because I'm going to use your email address to send you the Zoom link, and that's how you'll be invited to the chat. You don't have to put your camera on if you don't want to. I encourage you to. It can be a little nerve-wracking at first, but we're all friendly. I do not tolerate any bullying at all. So if there's going to be any bullies or anything, they will not be tolerated or allowed in there. This is supposed to be fun. And we're all adults, and we'll just get to know each other as a community, and hopefully we'll just grow even more as a closer community. And I really hope to see you there and get to know you even more. And then I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. So Nugs came in here, and I think he's trying to take one of the kitty toys. I feel like I'm diamond painting really slow. I don't know. What's going on with this? Oh, it's like connected together. Yeah. I know this WIP in chat was a little bit weird, but so that's what the WIP and Zoom, that's what I have planned. It's going to be 40 minutes long this Sunday, August 28th at 2 p.m. 40 minutes long. You can work on your WIP. You can just hang out and chit chat. Bring some snacks, I guess. I don't care. It's just to have fun. I gotta find out if Mary's able to make it. I haven't asked her yet. I hope so. But we'll see. Hopefully she will be able to. And I know the next question is going to be, when are you guys going live? And we have no idea, because some more stuff has come up again. So I'm not sure. I really don't know, but hopefully. I swear to God, this dog, he is just... Ernie is in that bed, and he's allowed to be. You don't need to be sassy. That's what Nugs does when he wants something, and he usually gets his way because he's the baby. Don't you? feel like all of these drills are placed so messed up. Even when the light pad is off, they still look messed up. Anyways, so today's my first day off after working for 5 days in a row, and I just feel, I feel like completely burnt out. I slept in extra long, and it happens to me after my 5 days on all the time. So it's nothing I should be surprised about, but yeah, I hate it. But I think I'm gonna start wrapping this up. I actually I like to keep my WIP and chats at like the 30-minute mark, just to kind of give a little bit of an update of what's going on, talk about what's going on in the world, what's going on with the dogs. Tonks is taking a nap. Talked about the WIP and Zoom. Oh my god, do I need a new glue dot too? This glue dot has been in here for months. It still picks up, but it won't let go. Yeah. So, let me know down in the comments if you are going to join this Sunday for the WIP and Zoom. Don't be shy. It's only 40 minutes. I'd love to see you there. Come join us. I would have snacks if I could. I mean, like to share and stuff, but bring your own snacks, I guess. Bring your WIP, and I hope to see you at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, whatever time that may be for you in your neck of the woods. And yeah, I look forward to getting to know you a little bit better, more in person, virtually, and getting to make this into a regular routine thing. I really want to make it into like a every other Sunday type of thing. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments if this is something that you're looking forward to as well. Oh my gosh, I've been diamond painting out of frame that whole time. I was working right here. Sorry. Let me know if you're excited, if you plan on making it, if you can't make it this time. Maybe next time you can. These dogs. Maybe next time you can make it. And yeah. If you're new here, I'd love it if you said hello in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more. Until next time, bye.